Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nik Nur Fatin Aisyah binti Niksin. My matric number 1231874. Today we will be presenting our manuscript entitled Kifayah al-Muhtaj fi al-Isra wa al-Mi'raj MSS 5232. Now I will start with the information of the author. The author of this manuscript is Syaikh Daud bin Abdullah al-Fathani, a well-known Malay Islamic scholar from Patani in present-day Sultan, Thailand. His exact date of birth is unknown, but he lived during the late 18th and early 19th centuries and passed away around 1847 century in Taif. He was highly respected in various Islamic fields such as fiqh, tawhid, tafsir, hadith, tasawwuf, and history, with strong expertise in Islamic jurisprudence and theology. He received early education from his scholarly family before continuing his studies in Aceh for 2 years, followed by about 30 years in Mecca and 5 years in Medina. He was honored with titles such as Al-Alim, Al-Allamah, Al-Arif, Al-Rabbani, and was also known as Sheikh Haji. He was a very productive writer, producing nearly 100 works in Jawi script, including Bughya al-Dawlab, Munya al-Musalli, Dur al-Tamim, and Kifayah al-Muhtaj fi al-Isra wa al-Mi'raj. The manuscript is preserved at the Pusat Kebangsaan Manuskrip Melayu (PNM) under call number MSS 5232. It is titled Kifayah al-Muhtaj fi al-Isra wa al-Mi'raj and was copied by several scribes such as Ibrahim, Wan Abdul Rahman al-Fathani, Muhammad Saleh al-Fathani, Wan Haji Ismail Pusin, and Idris al-Fathani.
Alright, in this session I will present on the place of composition, date of manuscript, and the structure of the manuscript. Firstly, in terms of the place of composition, the manuscript was completed by Syaikh Daud bin Abdullah al-Fathani in Makkah al-Musharrafah, which is also known as Makkah al-Mukarramah. This highlights that the work was produced in one of the most important Islamic centers of learning. Next, for the date of the manuscript, there are two important records. The original composition was completed on Thursday 27 Muharram 1224 Hijri, between the Zuhur and Asar prayers. The date corresponds to the year 1809 century. In addition, there is also a record of the copied version of the manuscript. This copy was complete on Thursday 11 Shawwal 1278 Hijri, which is equivalent to 1862 century. Moving on to the structure of the manuscript, it includes several physical characteristics. Firstly, in terms of the number of quires and folios, the manuscript is found in an unbound form with loose quires known as kuras berceraian, and it doesn't have a cover. The number of pages also varies depending on the copy. For example, the manuscript preserved at the Balai Khazanah Islam Sultan Haji Hassan al-Bolkiah in Brunei contains 62 pages. Meanwhile, copies held at the National Library of Malaysia consist of 8, 11 or 17 unnumbered pages. Next, regarding the size of the manuscript, there are slight variation between copies. One detailed record shows measurement of 24.5 centimeters in height and 17 centimeters in width. Other copy in the National Library of Malaysia collection record height ranging from 24 to 25 centimeters. Finally, for the writing materials, the manuscript was written on high-quality European lead paper with a yellowish-white color. The paper also contained a watermark, which shows a crescent moon with a human profile inside a shield. In terms of writing style, the main text is written in black ink, while red ink, known as rubrication, is used for emphasis. This includes certain Malay words such as wasal, maka, and kemudian, as well as Arabic texts, Quranic verses, and hadith of the prophets. The text is neatly arranged with approximately 25 lines per page.
My name is Amira Nur Clementine Abdurrahim. My number matric 1231872. My part is script and writing style, which is called. The type of the script written in the code Nasab Malay and Patani Bahrain. Classical Jawi spelling use traditional shorthand makers and kemudian. Vocalization apply only to Arabic quotation, Quran and Hadith. Second, catchwords. Purpose consistently use the bottom of leaf to maintain correct page sequence. Location position at the bottom left corner of the verse page. Example visible on folio F5V, matching the first word of the next page. Decoration and illustration. Textual farming feature a simple double rack border on every page to define the text script. No illustration contains zero figurative drawing or illumination. Rubrication red in use to highlight chapter break, transition word, Quranic verses and hadith to separate from the black in Malay text. And the last one, history and provenance. Original composition composed originally by Syaikh Daud al-Fathani in Mecca. This copy MSS5232 transcribed by an anonymous script and complete in 1278. Current repository preserved at the Pusat Kebahasaan Manuscript Melayu, National Library of Malaysia.
This session presents a sample of the transliteration of the manuscript Kifayah al-Muhtaj fi Isra' wal Mi'raj. Throughout the transliteration process, the original spelling, sentence structure, and classical Malay language were preserved. Punctuation marks were added only where necessary to improve readability without altering the original content. Footnotes were provided to enhance reader understanding for the manuscript. For example, the classical Malay word sayogya is explained as sepatutnya, selayaknya, semestinya. In addition, the Quranic quotation from Surah Al-Isra verses 1 is identified and referenced accordingly. For the hadith, Man qala subhanallah wa bihamdi mi'atu marrah, the footnote includes its sources and identifies it as muttafaq alayh, agreed upon by Al-Bukhari and Muslim. Meanwhile, the hadith Man qala la ilaha illallah sab'ina alaf marrah is annotated as mawdu', fabricated. This annotation improved the accessibility of the manuscript while strengthening the scholarly value of the transliteration.
Next, in folio F3V, describing the journey of Isra and Mi'raj of Prophet Muhammad SAW with Angel Jibril and Israfil, passing through places such as Madinah, Taibah, Madian, and Baitullah. This is supported by a Quranic reference from Surah Saba, verses 39. In folio F4R, the manuscript highlights spiritual rewards, including the multiplication of charity rewards up to 700 times, and also narrates the story of Mashita, who remained firm in her faith despite persecution by Pharaoh, emphasizing patience and strong belief in Allah. In folio F4V, the text mentions miraculous events such as children speaking in the cradle, including Prophet Muhammad SAW, Prophet Isa AS, Siti Maryam, and others. These narratives are supported by Quranic reference from Surah Maryam verses 13, Surah Al-Imran verses 37, and Surah Yusuf verses 27. In folio F5R, the manuscript describes punishment scenes for sinners such as those who neglect salah, fail to give zakat, practice riba, and commit immoral acts. These serves as a moral warning to believers and is supported by Quranic reference from Surah An-Nahl verses 118 and Surah Al-A'raf verses 86.